series, another possession, another challenge. This quarterback's got to start protecting the football.
Out of the gun, Henry. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. Tracked down by Robert Spillane. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5. Another run for Henry. Has some space inside the 15. And finally, he's down at the 5-yard line. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. They'll run here with Henry. And he runs into a wall there. Multiple defenders ready to stop him cold at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal. Changing it up here, Jackson. He's on the move. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens parlay the interception into points. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 3rd total score in this game. And the kick is good. And we're going to have some extra yardage added to the kickoff on the roughing call. So they tag him for roughing the kicker. And now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft in and try to stick him deep. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Here's Bridgewater. It's into the hands of White. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. The defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
Cut at the 10-yard line. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he scampers ahead and gets 2 on the carry. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at the inner harbor. It's the Raiders, lined up with a 2nd and 8. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Has it down close. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And the defense was ready. They got him at the line. Call it no gain that time, so now they face a 4th and 4.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Offense looking confident, but they need 4 here on 4th down. Bridgewater now. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked up by Marlon Humphrey. And the Ravens will take over as he records his first interception of our season. Well, they had one last gasp to try to make something happen here in the red zone, Brock. Just wasn't there. This defense too locked in, coming up with the interception.
Yeah, it's the work they do on those first 3 downs to get to this 4th down, like a pitcher does, to get to an 0-2 count. They know it's their advantage. And once that offense decides to go for it on 4th down, a good chance they're going to get that stop. And oh, by the way, a few style points added to the stat sheet with the INT.
And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts, as they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down. Trying again following the sack. Oh, shouldn't let that one go. It's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Epps. Backed up on their own goal line, Brock. A bit surprising to me that they decided to throw for it there.
Yeah, I think where they were at certainly played a role in that eventual interception. You know, coaches will say, play fast but never in a hurry. That sure felt hurried all the way along, and it led to that turnover.
White has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Raiders moving quickly, trying to get set as the clock continues to run. Touchdown! Well, great work there, Brock. They weathered the storm, and now they've gotten themselves right back into this ball game.
Anybody who's played this game has been here before. The game doesn't start the way you want. You're in a big hole, and all you can do is climb out of it. And the words of Pete Carroll resonate. It's not how you start, it's how you finish.
And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Connects with Bateman. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Shotgun snap to Jackson. Rolling left, buying some time. Oh no, they get him yet again! Trayvon Merrick has it. And the Raiders get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
Bridgewater looking to throw. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. And he makes the house go. It's a touchdown on the pick six. You get a pick six. You get a pick six. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick six and multiple? Highlight, Kate?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. Holmes now to return. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer. Start to this second half, we've got a touchback.
Real quick.
1st and 10 now from the 30.
180.
Henry gets it here to start the drive. And he's brought down for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
Buys time, rolling right. He's on the move. Bouncing football. And the Raiders get to it. Well, he was fighting off defenders, trying for the extra yards. You understand it, but might have been what cost him and opened the door for that fumble.
Okay, you and I both know this game has changed so much in our lifetimes. It's evolved in so many different ways. But I promise you, you can go back to the 60s, the 70s, and many of these fumbles occur just like that. You break one tackle, you let up just a little bit, and that next guy comes home and delivers the devastating blow.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. Putting a receiver in motion. From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21. Give him 13 on that play. And that's good for a Raiders first. Throwing here, Ncaa. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. From the gun, a run for White. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. They get about 4 there, need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. Back to throw, Ncaa. Dumped off to his running back. Breaks the tackle, still going. And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. That's a gain of 13, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that 1st down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's 2nd and goal. White. And he's in for the touchdown. The Raiders start the second half with some needed points. Carlson now to add 1 more. And it's no good. Flirted too far from the right upright. They don't get the PAT. All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Give to Henry on the inside handoff. And all he can get is 1 yard. Ran that right into the defensive front.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Flush down out to his left. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first. 16 yards on the play. And that'll be first down, Baltimore. Out of the option, he's going to keep it going right. Juke the defender. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
They've got first down from the 31. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
When they drop these plays for the quarterback, these are the type of results they're expecting, Kate. Something that could tear a hole in the defense, move the chains, and just as importantly, and maybe most importantly, put a seed of doubt and thought into that defensive mind that the QB can run at any time.
And he will carry this across for the Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens lead by 14. It's a Lamar Jackson touchdown. His 4th total score of the game. Tucker able to tack on the extra point. And the Ravens lead by 15 now. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Makes the handoff. Now Minshew. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Minshew setting up to throw. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. Roquan Smith with the pick. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
And he'll advance this down to the 38-yard line. 2nd and 3 now. Here's Mitchell again. Jukes one defender. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they can stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
All right, all set up now. 1st and 10. Flying down the middle with Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
A strong 9-yard effort there, Brock, and it brings up 3rd and 1.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's a gain of a yard. Brings up 4th down and 1.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Running for it. Here's Henry. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Ravens pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Derrick Henry, the touchdown. Tucker adds the PAT. And the Ravens grow the lead now to 22 points. Now Tucker on to handle the kickoff. Abdullah now to return. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He's got it inside the 25. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down. So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Raiders football as we're just counting down this final quarter. This game seems out of hand. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. They send a tight end in motion. Here's a toss to White. And this is brought to a halt pretty early at about the 8. He'll get 2 yards, and that brings up 2nd down. Play action, it's Minshew. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
This throw is caught. And he drives this forward to the 6.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Desperation time here on 4th. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And the Ravens are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Oh, man, Brock, they decided to air it out in pursuit of a touchdown that time, but it's intercepted, and the visit to the red zone comes up empty.
And that one stings, Kate. It really does. You have a limited opportunity that looks in that close, particularly as we get through the 2nd half. But once you get, you have to finish with points.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Running once more with Henry. And not a whole lot on that run. He's dropped at the 8. 3 yards puts them back on the right track. Now they've got 3rd and 9.
This close to your own goal line, they really don't want to risk a sack. That means, well, one option, run it and buy whatever breathing room you can.
Hey, report.
Jackson now on 3rd. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you can give that defense 2 points and energize the other side, you got to know where you are on the field and just get rid of the ball.
Minshew on 1st down. Chased out to his right. Now we let it go deep. He's got it. Looks like the feet are in bounds too. Oh, I don't believe it. It's a full 40 yards on the play, Brock, and a new set of downs. Thinking touchdown here after that big play. We've got 1st and 10 from the red zone. And quick to the left, it's caught. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here. 16. Forced out to his right. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal. Offense up to the line fast. White on 1st and goal. And hopefully a bit of a wake-up for their ground game. It's a solid pickup there on the play. A gain of 5, and that brings us to the 2-minute warning. Another chance to get that lone yard. Here's 2nd and goal. Out of the gun, Ncaa. The back's got it. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
I'll tell you this, you don't want to make a living throwing into double coverage, but double coverage and still finding a way to beat the defense and haul it in. That's not a situation many players win. There aren't a lot of quarterbacks willing to make that throw and trust their receiver.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Nate Wiggins has got it. And he's out the clear. The 40. Hits the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. I don't know about you, Brock, but I can almost feel them going through the 5 stages of grief over on that sideline, watching their would-be touchdown pass in 6 points return the entire way to the opposite end zone for 6 on the other side of the board.
You just don't really believe it's happening until he's, 30, 40 yards into his return. Then you're just powerless. Kate, just over 40 times in the history of the NFL this has happened.
Wow.
And what a return to add to that list.
Holmes now to return. And a great return has the offense just a touch shy of midfield as they start this drive.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
Escapes the pocket. And he slides down with enough to pick up that 1st. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And that's a Vegas 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now. 1st and 10, Ncaa. Deep shot doesn't quite work out. That's an incomplete pass. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the pistol, Ncaa. He sends this one to the end zone. Had the window to go deep, but just couldn't make it happen. Now it's 3rd down.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. From the shotgun, Ncaa. Hauled in left side. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. Offense hurrying to the line with the clock running. Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And they get to him and haul him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one.
Hey, I get it, it's already over, but go down swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative of how this contest has gone. They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in front of the flock of fans in the stands, the Ravens get the win at home.